Yeah, I apologize. I was on mute. I knew something was wrong. I'm getting all these messages. Let me start over again. Yes, yes, thank you. Happy Monday. For some, anyway. I was just saying there was sad news out of Chicago. One of the greatest second basemen ever to play the game of baseball, Ryne Sandberg, passed away today, earlier today. And what I was saying was that no matter who you spoke to, whatever city, whatever other cities, radio station, broadcast team, ESPN, Sports Illustrated, whatever, anywhere in the business, everybody would say the same thing. He's the nicest, sweetest guy you can ever imagine. He was very humble, one of the most humble people ever to play sports. I think those that have been the greatest, some of them have been the most humble. And he certainly was down low all the time. Um, yeah, he got cancer a couple years ago, and it was his time. It was enough, and sad, very sad. He was one of the greatest people, greatest athletes ever to play for Chicago, and ever to represent the sport of baseball. It would be somebody like Ryne Sandberg that you would want. Affectionately called Rhino. His name was Ryne, Ryne. They called him Rhino. He was a nemesis to the St. Louis Cardinals. All right, Paul, be safe. Yeah, Joseph. This is a tough one. He was a only because he was a super sweet guy. I've seen him do interviews. I was up close while he was being interviewed, and he always had time for the fans all the time. I mean, just your ideal human being. And we all saw it coming. Those of us who follow baseball, follow Chicago sports, we saw it coming. But cool, Trisha. That's right, Southside, right? Um, yeah, it's very sad. There'll be a lot of tributes coming up, and I'm sure I'll post a whole bunch of them tomorrow or sometime overnight. So, Cubbies need to ramp it up in the second half of the season and maybe dedicate the season to Rhino. But yeah, this one hurts. Tough one. Tough one. But life goes on. You just got to remember all the fun. I watched so many games growing up in person at the game and on TV. And hi, Diane. So yeah, bummer for the city, bummer for the Cubs family. But anyway, what else is happening tonight? Oh, there was that active shooter mass casualty shooting in New York City this evening, late afternoon, evening. A guy walked into, I forgot the address. I didn't look it up. I was driving when all this was happening, so I couldn't really post anything. And started shooting. Seems like it was a high rise building, skyscraper. And I heard, I think it was Fox News, somebody asked, "You mean in the entire building there was only one security guard in the lobby?" And I was like, "Whoa, that's not good." But apparently, a guy walked in with a rifle and just started shooting. And I'll get more details later on it after the show. I'll get more details on it and post something. But Apparently, a lady, a female New York City police officer, was shot and killed. That's always messed up. I hate to hear about that crap. I hate to hear about cops getting shot. I hate to hear about cops getting killed, and I hate hearing that a female officer was getting killed. Also, yeah, bummer, big bummer. A lot of people reacting to the Ryne Sandberg news. Anyway, oh, was it an M4? Yeah. So I'll get those details later, and not good. And then I heard there was a shooting. Was it this morning or yesterday morning up in Reno, Nevada? Reno, Nevada. There was a shooting. Oh, and then there was a guy who stabbed 1,000 people at Walmart in Michigan. Was that near? Shoot, I already forgot where in Michigan. Somewhere near Traverse City, I think. Yeah, so a lot of weird crap happening. Oh, and then they busted a dude. Apparently, the state of Maine hired an illegal as a police officer. I'm like, what? What? So I got to read that all over again because it makes absolute no sense at all. Unfortunately, I'm not real surprised. It's not as shocking as it should be. Of these liberal cities, man, these sanctuary liberal cities, you guys are going to do yourselves in. That's going to happen. It's going to happen. But anyway, we'll leave politics for a different event. So this morning, I'm just at work, logging in, blah blah blah, doing all that, and then I saw somebody posted, oh, apparently a little friend who was on hiatus went live last night around midnight. I think it was around midnight. If I'm not mistaken, it was this morning. So it was right after midnight. So we got some of that. I got the whole video. We might have to skip through it. It's about hang on. I don't know how long it is. I think it's 2.5 hours or some ridiculous like that. 2.5 hours. So depending on how ridiculously entertaining I can be for you, we'll see how it goes. We might have to skip through some of it because we all know the reality of this. And I had a feeling she was going to come on because there was a lot of drama between a few pages and a few people online over the weekend. And they, you know what? It's ridiculous. I mean, it brings them views and they do their thing or whatever, whatever. But give me a second, guys. Let's see. Yes, and yes. Um, yeah, I don't know. I had a lot of people saying, "You're going to say something. You're going to say something. You're going to go live." And I, it took me a while to think about that. I was like, I really have to. Do I really have to? Hey, Tanya. Uh, for the thank you for asking, by the way, and I'll talk about that in a minute as well. Remind me, Tanya, before I start the Vanessa video, I wanna talk about that raffle thing and that situation. Um, yeah, my name got dragged in there, and you know what? I don't care enough about the situation to even respond. Uh, what's going on there between them is between them, and my name is Paul, and that's between y'all. Like you can try to bring me into it, but you know what? It's not for me. It's not for me. I don't, and I said this, and apparently, so I went over there to the other page, Cat and Friends. I don't see it as a like, I don't know, the way people see these things is funny. I went because somebody said, "Hey, they're talking about you. They're accusing you of being so and so." I was like, "Oh, no, let me go over there and just let them know it's not me." So I went and put a comment, and then got messages. I got messages from people, and um, so then I went again the other night to say something. I can't remember what it was. It's nothing important. And then I got more messages. And I was like, you know what? I'm staying out of it. Doesn't pertain to me. Don't even care. Um, I don't care. I don't understand the people's. Okay, so I don't know. I know everybody's from all over the country. You guys are great. I appreciate you being here all the time. I don't know if you watch other pages. I don't understand the like. There's a lot of fake pages. They're troll pages, and some pages have like a loyal following of viewers, and to the point that they can get nasty and very protective and all that. And that's so weird. I don't know. I don't get it. And then there's some fake profiles out there too that they troll and they go to other pages and try to stir the fucking pot. And then people want to know, who is that person? Who is that? And who is this? And who's that one? And who's that profile? I'm like, I don't know. Who cares? What does it matter? Why it becomes like people's life's work to find out who somebody is, who's behind that profile, or who's behind that page and that page and that page and that page. The hate pages, they keep calling them hate pages. Like, and some of these pages that occasionally post stuff and they get 3 or 4 views on a post. I'm like, what do you care about that for? Why do you care? Why do you give it attention? And I'm sorry, but if people talk shit about me, I don't care. You talk shit about my family or my kid or whatever, grandkid, I don't care. I'll just know what kind of person you are, but I'm not going to get my panties in a bunch because somebody said something about me or about my family or about the grandson. But I'm just built different. You know, I have a IDGAF in my DNA. Or I don't know, maybe it's an age thing. I think after you get a little older, you just start. Some things just you don't care about. They're not worth the sweat. Whenever there is sweat on there, there's never enough. The sweat off my nuts is not worth wasting the time for all this. It's just not. It really isn't. They want to continue and go back and forth and fight amongst themselves. enjoy, have fun, and may you get a lot of views. I know this is what this is all about, and or clout, or bragging rights, whatever. I don't care. I think I'll just I'm going to stick to the other stuff I do occasionally, and of course the VT Chronicles, and because we love her so much, so we just got to check up on her, and every time she goes live, it's like, oh, she's supposed to be on her hiatus, but she went live. Is she okay? So that's why we got to check in on her when she goes live. Well, I got to watch. I have to react to the things that she says, because there's still a lot of bullcaca being told there. Ice water, so good. Do I need another light? Nah, you're not. Anyway. Yeah, it just gets to a point where it's like, so somebody said something about you. So friggin' what? Oh, what? They said something about me? Let me check my paycheck. Oh, it didn't affect my paycheck, so I don't care. It doesn't matter. Teflon. That's what I got, this Teflon thing. It's almost even a waste of time even to talk about. You got a beef, and if you got a beef, well then you know what? Go over there, confront, talk it out, discuss it, get it out there, and settle it. That's what you got to do. I don't know. Seems simple. Go over there, discuss, have your conversation. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, I know. He's dying to get Vanessa on here. Well, pretty soon. So that's the truth for me. I just don't care. And if I want to go to a page and talk, I'm going to go to a page and talk. If I'm going to go to a page and just comment, then I'm going to go to a page and comment. And if people don't like it or whatever, then tough titty. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry if that hurts your feelings. God, I've been through this so many times. And just because you go to a page and you comment or you say hi or you're just there to watch, so what? It doesn't mean you support them. It doesn't mean you follow them. It doesn't mean you become one of them. It doesn't mean anything. And if you want to support and you want to help or give money or whatever, then you do it. That's your business. You do it. And if you don't, you don't. It's like COVID. Remember the people that would wear a mask everywhere, inside, outside, in the car, on a bicycle, on a motorcycle. My whole thing was, you know what? You want to wear it? Then wear it. You don't want to wear it? Then don't wear it. I'm not going to wear it where I don't have to. It got to a point where you felt like you were going to get arrested or get a ticket if you didn't. But if I didn't have to wear it, I wasn't going to. But if I wanted to, then let me wear it. I mean, it's the same shit. Any of you people, don't be intimidated by a group of people or anybody or a page that you can't go and watch and comment somewhere. You can't go and watch and comment somewhere else because you're going to be targeted. Who cares? What is he going to do? And I'm sick of this, that people are so afraid. Don't be so afraid. They got to lock down your page. Don't do that. Don't do that. If they look at your profile or they try to reach you, it's like, so what? Let them. Everything they do is a paper trail. Just keep track of it. That's all. And what are they going to do? Really, nothing. They're not going to do anything. It's sick that there's people like this. And we're going to get into some of that in a little bit. I did get a chance to see just a few minutes of Little Miss Thang on her live, and so I got a few things to say, as usual. I will. So anyway, I'll get off my soapbox. That had to come out eventually. It had to come out. I know it did. And her volume is really loud. You guys ready to start this thing? Hey, good evening, everyone. I know I didn't do a roll call, and I apologize. You guys like hearing your names. Sorry, I just had to get into things. And here I am trying to finish early, and I already wasted 25 minutes. I'm monetizing. Welcome. Punky. What up, Punky? Sas, Bonnie, hey, Trisha, we talked earlier. Miss Gomez, thank you very much for being here. Everyone, I know I'm going to miss somebody and apologize. Ginger, Oriana, Joe Guerrero, hey. How you doing, woman? Cindy Young, the lovely Cindy Young. How are you, hon? Christy is in the house. I'm glad you could be here, Christy. Kathy, Tina Marie, what up? Janice, you know what? I did have to block someone. I blocked a couple of people. You know what? I don't like to block people, but I had to block people. I was just in that mood, and I know they're here sometimes watching and commenting, but then I saw over the weekend they were talking shit about me on the other pages, so I was like, delete. And I blocked a couple, and I don't care. Get me in that mood, and I'll start blocking people. Catherine, hey, Buddy Lou. Melissa, Sandra Thompson, how are you? I say Oriana already? Hi, Oriana. Well, if I just said it again, sorry. Janet Jax Rizzo, what up? Oh, yeah. A bunch of people. Lana's in the house, too. Chris Baker. You can do real quick. Sue B. How are you, Sue B? Rudy's here. What up, Rudy? Janice Joseph, yes. Some Chicago people in here. Paul, safe travels, man. If I missed anybody, I do apologize. I try to catch people early. I don't want to spend 20 minutes doing a roll call. But I do thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. All right. I know, right? I'm going to do my own blocked party. I got to start my own. I have the Vanessa blocked party t-shirts. I got to come up with a different one. Because I don't block often. And if I have to block you, you're part of an elite list of people. Hey, Maria. All right. Let's get this show on the road. And I do call it a show, even though she doesn't. Whoops. Let me do this. There we go. I suppose I should have started this with my friend Salma.
What are you on, you useless piece of shit?
Yeah, that's how I got to start. That's how I got to start. And I know Bullshit Kid wants to say a few things too later, but we'll wait for the right moment. Oh, really? Really? Let me see.
Hello, Michelle. Hello, Anna. Hello, Belinda. I love that song. How's everybody doing? Hi, Miss Diane Horton. How are you? Hi, Irene.
Okay, I got a question for you guys. She's live right now. Do you want to watch this or do you want to jump to the live? She's been live for 5 minutes. What you want to do? Type punch number 1 if you want to go live. Punch number 2 if you want to stay here and watch this one. And I will do as you please. One, if you want to watch her live right now, live, or 2, if you want to continue watching this video. All right, let's see. 1, 1, 1. Oh, all right. That's all right. You ready? You ready? You ready? You ready?
Right, thank you. Thank you.
Oh boy.
Lucy. You're gonna make me cry. She says, thanks for being such a great nurse to me when I needed you the most. Many blessings. Thank you. Thank you. I got a call today. I had applied for some jobs on Indeed.
Whoa.
Because I want to do something different. I want to do travel nursing. And they were so impressed by that they forgot the job that I had initially applied for. And they liked me for something else. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Barbara, how are you? Lucia Adama says,
Is there a party or something?
you are so good at what you do. You truly care for your patients. I do. I do.
You know what? Every time
Hi, Miss K.
there's a hesitation like that when she answers, she's like, she's like making something up. You know it. We know this already. And last night, it's too bad when you have to reduce yourself. I mean, I know if it's necessary, it's one thing, but if you're so broke that you got to go out at midnight, I mean, I know it happens, but do they make calls like that in the middle of the night? If it's an emergency that late, don't they just call 911 or something? I'm asking because I don't know.
Thank you, Resi Lane. Thank you. Gracias. Thank you. Thank you. No, I'm not gonna take it.
Why?
And
Oh, travel nurse, as in traveling around the country?
honestly, I think that the only way that I would move maybe to work in another city, right? Is if I knew somebody was there that I could trust, right? In case something happens, right?
Trust yourself. If you got to do shit,
Or
go
if I
do
fell
shit.
in love with someone.
Oh, yeah. That's a totally wrong reason to move to another city because you're in love with someone. Wrong, wrong. That absolutely wrong. I said it. I'm not taking that back. Wrong. So wrong. Wrong.
Hi there, David says, are you the lady that smoked crack on a live video and stole sunglasses from Buffalo Wild Wings?
Yes. Say yes.
I don't think that's. What is that?
What did she say? She don't. I don't think
Is
that's.
that a word?
So she doesn't answer. She attacks his
It's
grammar.
always the man, right? It's always the man. I kind of wonder, like what was going through your mind when you thought that you were going to say that?
Exactly what he asked. That's what was going through his mind. That's why he
Like
asked.
something clicked in your mind that was like, I'm going to try to degrade her right now. Right now. She won't read my comment. She's too shamed. Absolutely not.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure that's what he thought. I just got hired recently,
Is that a new word though? Stole?
and they asked me about social media.
Stole?
They asked me what my
Because you spelled it S-T-O-L-L-E-D.
what my Facebook was, and I was like, "Oh shit, I'm not gonna get hired. Fuck that." No, but I was, But they check on that stuff. That's why she's got to be careful because they're gonna check all that. Not all places, because she's a contract worker here. It doesn't mean everybody else is going to be the same and just let her do whatever.
I don't know. I don't think that's a word. I don't know.
And to make you forget about what he asked, she's still talking about a certain word he said.
He has a very interesting name, though.
Redirect.
I'm gonna look that up. Where'd you go? ¿Dónde se fue este? And he kind of looked like not. I don't know how to say it. Like, you could tell that he looked like a man.
Oh boy, yeah, she's definitely deflecting, and
It was like,
her meathead Muppet followers already forgot about whatever his comment was.
you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
I was gonna say something, I forgot. What was I gonna say? I'll think about it.
Thank you, Tanya. You're so sweet. You're so sweet. But you know what? I think he deleted his video. Let me write down the name that I remember. I'm curious about you. I'm always curious about people that come and do things like that actually show their face. Like, I want to know all about you now. Like, I'm not even kidding.
Right. Oh, that's what I was going to say. Nothing major. Please don't forget, just a reminder that I will be switching over to YouTube. I'm going to I'll be posting stuff on Facebook, but I'm not going to do the lives on Facebook. They've changed their video policy when it comes to live videos and how long they store them for.
I love you, Tanya. That's so sweet.
If you've listened to her at some point, she talks about that a lot.
I love you. Hello,
And it's
so
true.
savage. Tanya says,
And they delete videos after 30 days.
my granddaughter
And
said you look like Snow White. She looked
it's
at my
just too many
photos.
little issues. So I'll be switching to YouTube. So as a reminder, if you would go to youtube.com and look me up at Manny Behind the Mic
Lopez says,
and give me a subscribe over there. It's free. And I'll be switching. It'll be a couple of months, but it'll happen this year. I promise you that much. So please go subscribe.
You were like him also? That you were somehow going to ruin this live video? Right? You're the kind of lady that needs special lighting. We know why you don't like me. Lakin Lopez. And you have a flag. Hate watcher.
Hey, watcher. Oh, she's all seductive tonight. Hey, watcher. Doing the vocal fry kind of voice.
What are y'all thinking?
Yeah.
That because I am making an intimate video, right?
Intimate?
With my audience.
Please don't get intimate. Please don't get
You
intimate.
hate it, right? You hate that the person that you hate is thriving. And unbeknownst to you, or you can doubt it, is in a much better life position than you will ever be. Right?
Oh, yeah. You're in a much better life position than me. Not. I don't have to look over my shoulder every week to see what the latest court update is on me or when my next court date is. I don't have to worry about stuff like that.
I bet you won't, right? Lakin Lopez. That's an interesting name. That's a very unique name. There's not that many. I bet you're probably the only one, right?
Is that a dude? Is that a dude? I'm going to say she's liking that dude. She's liking Lakin. Get it? Get it?
Yes. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for showing me love. Thank y'all. These stupid haters. Beverly Anastasia Underwood says, I love your name, by the way. Solo quiero decir que es maravilloso verte aquí de nuevo. Eres una inspiración absoluta. Eres tan hermosa y no dejes que nadie te ponga en una mentalidad negativa. Estás haciendo mucho por tantas personas que no tuvieron el coraje de defenderse. Dios te bendiga y realmente te admiro. That's one of the most beautiful things anybody has ever said. For those of you that don't know Spanish, she said, I just want to tell you that it is marvelous to see you anew. You are an inspiration. You are an absolute inspiration. You are so beautiful. Don't let anyone put you in a negative mentality. You are doing so much for so many people that didn't have the ability to defend themselves. God bless you. And
wait, is she reading a letter? Oh, sorry. Never mind.
the reality is that I admire you. Thank you.
A
That is truly one of the most beautiful things.
A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
Jolie says, he's a bitch boy. Any man, well, Lakin Lopez. So, I mean, right? All the time.
I think she's digging the Lakin. I think she's liking the Lopez.
I love it.
liking Lakin.
I love it. I love it. You see, I can read it, but I can't put all those words together like that on the fly, and I wish that I could. Here come the trolls. No, I don't think they're gonna want to come over here.
Regina
They're not gonna come
McKnight.
over here.
I believe you to be right. Hey, that
Those
rhymed.
are- David Gadian's
Regina
are
McKnight. I
pretty-
believe you're right.
pretty-
Hey, I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. Just kidding.
But, you know, they're pretty. For me, they are a run-of-the-mill Vanessa hater. A man, you know.
Run of the mill, you know.
We all know that he's probably not getting, you know, probably does not have the warmth of a woman next to him, right? And Lakin Lopez, you know, probably wishes that she fit the traditional standards of beauty. And none of that has anything to do with me. Nothing at all. I was
Yeah,
just talking
there's
about
this. Somebody said that comment is not even in her comments. I don't want to show the comments because then I have to reveal my
You are
super duper
lucky.
secret
You're
profile,
Greek. She says, I speak
and that's how
English
I'm
and
able to
Spanish.
watch and get these videos. So
That's amazing.
somebody else wants to go look,
That is amazing.
feel free.
Thank you. She says, I connect with you so much, and it's not very common that I connect to women, and truly you are someone that I think about a lot. I don't know if I would have had the courage to do what you did, but you have helped me along in my journey.
What did she
You're
do?
welcome. Thank you.
What did she do? The courage to do what?
You know, it's really hard to write. It took me a long time to write my book, to even start. Because it is, it's re-traumatizing. In order for me to write it in a way that will that really makes the reader feel exactly as I felt during all those moments. It's just too easy for me to recall those feelings because it's like they just happened.
I agree, Tony. I agree with that too, Tammy. Yep.
I love that. I love that. She says, Vanessa, I just want to tell you, don't make me cry.
Oh boy.
She says, I just want to tell you, because of you, I got the courage to leave a man I was with for 10 years because he was not treating me with respect
What up,
and
Squeezy?
value. With me, he had another relationship on the side. If it wasn't for me getting to know you, I probably would have never put myself first. Now, always choose you. Cut your losses. Always choose you. It took me a long time to realize that. It took me a long time to realize that the saying, it's never too late to do the right thing, shouldn't apply to just the average do the right thing. Like, you know, it's never too late to go register to vote. It's never too late, no, it's never too late to put yourself first. It's never too late to finally choose you.
It's never too late to go and try to get your kids back. It's never too late for that.
It's never too late to finally let go of that which does not serve you. It's never too late to learn to love yourself.
It's never too late to quit smoking crack and quit doing drugs. If that's what controls you, then you got to remember, do what Michael Jordan said. Don't do drugs. If you're doing drugs, stop it. The GOAT himself said it. So, and you just said it yourself. It's never too late. So practice what you preach.
It's never too late to heal. And I think that we forget that. Sandra Gonzalez says, Vanessa, just know that we all love you and admire the woman that you are, a true blessing in our lives. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's why you had to sustain that, because you have helped so many. I've been asked many times, because I had to survive because I stuck up for my children. I stuck up for my family. I stuck up for myself, for people that I love.
So, so why did you stop standing up for your children and fix yourself and get them back? Or, have the ability to be in their lives again half the time. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, that is paramount, right? That is elite level of where you have to be, of the importance of what you got to do. That's paramount. So why aren't you doing it? That's not anybody else's fault.
Life as I knew it, it was amazing. It was beautiful. I couldn't wait to get home. Knew Mom believed him, and Mom stood up for him. And both of my daughters knew and will always know.
Her eyes look red.
Mom believed them and stood up for them.
No, you didn't. You did not stand up for them.
No, it's not been published yet. Are you kidding? I would have told y'all I would have documented that whole, and I will document that whole entire process. Look at Lagan Lopez. Who are you? Look at her. Why is she so mad? She doesn't have a book. It's not my fault that you're overweight. You're not happy with yourself. I can tell. I can tell. You cut the thumbnail off right where your double chin's about to begin. You hate yourself. You're self-loathing. And you look at me and you cannot stand that I don't dislike myself the way that you dislike yourself. Because people who truly love themselves, they don't come over here like haters. They don't. What's it feel like? Because I'll never know, because I don't do that to people. But what's it feel like? Would you be honest? I mean, because you're a hater here. What's it feel like to be a hater and to deal with someone like me. Because your whole life you've been an asshole. No one will ever, I will always believe that, right? A bitch. But what's it like when you finally encounter someone like, I bet it's frustrating, isn't it? It has to be. It has to be. I mean, you're going through life looking like that. You're not doing anything about it, right? I don't know you from Adam, just like I didn't know David Carrion. But look at how mad you are! Exclamation point. She doesn't have a book, and what are you gonna do when it is published? Are you gonna be mad? Are you gonna throw a woman tantrum? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. You won't be able to do one single solitary thing. And it bothers you. Look at her. She is hating that you all are showing me love. Beverly goes on to say, oh, by the way, Lauren, Lakin Lopez, you're a bitch. You see that me and my audience are having a moment. Right? It is not my fault. It is not the fault of any of these people that are here showing me love. That you feel the way that you feel about yourself, that you look the way that you look, and that your insecurities are your insecurities. That has nothing to do with me. Has nothing to do with the people here. But here you are, trying to change this vibe. You can't do that with someone like me. I'm the vibe.
Did she just say she's the vibe? This comment on here, and see, this one reason I don't like streaming a live video, because I can stop it, but then we're going to skip some stuff because it'll pick up and it'll skip back to live in a second. But this comment right here, if she was really smart, she could have used her settlement money to get a master's degree and work remote as a telehealth nurse or case manager or nurse educator or something, instead of going to get plastic surgery. 1,000% right. 1,000% right.
I'm the vibe. You're so low vibrational that you cannot mess with my frequency. Not at all. Thank you.
She looks
Thank you.
She looks like sedated, right?
True. And that's what you haters don't understand. You're not special like that. You don't have it that way in this world. You don't. Who's Lakin Lopez? We've never heard of her. Ever. And the attention that I'm giving you right now, sadly, think about it. This attention and this many people looking at you right now is the most you'll ever get, likely, for the rest of your life. There's nothing amazing about a hater. No. Unless you consider bewilderment. You know? Because, you know, so,
But she's not slurring her
people like that
words.
exist, kind of bewilderment, you know?
I'm gonna say,
Right? But
I'm
when
gonna
you really deep
say, and
dive
those of
into
y'all
the
who
feelings
actually do this sometimes
Ryne is
could maybe tell me
experiencing,
if I'm wrong.
Lakin is
But I
probably
think she took
feeling.
a couple of puffs and passed it around quite a few times. That's the impression I get.
Look at her profile page.
Because she's really mellowed out.
Mm-hmm.
She's not her usual,
And you know what always interests me is that
she's not her
the
usual run of
evolution
the
of the
mill
haters.
chipper self.
Did you notice how she came over here being a raging bitch, right? And now she's being a little bit different. Nothing's going to change that you are a pitiful person,
Oriana, yes.
you know? Beverly says, oh, I read that one. Thank you. Oh, she's mad at y'all. She's mad at y'all. She says, I can't believe these people believe your lies. What lies do they believe?
Squeezy babe, passing it to herself. Here you go. Okay, thank you. And then just, okay, thank you. And it's just a vicious circle. It's her imaginary friend.
What lies do they believe, Miss Lakin? What lies? What lies have I told?
See, Monica, I don't know what Xanax does to people. I don't. I might have heard here and there, but I don't remember. I just,
Information that a hater wants me to articulate. Are we going to remember her past Vanessa's video? Probably not. This is the most attention you've probably ever gotten in your entire life. Hmm? So what are the lies? Well, you just, I won't do what you want me to do? That sounds like a you problem. Hmm? I wonder how many people you have been an asshole to in your entire life. I get a lifetime of victims from you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's what I get. That's what I get. If I have to be on, if I'm being honest, you know? She says, let's see. Then maybe you should have paid your $200 court cost to fight for those girls. Instead, you went and got a mommy makeover. Those are public records.
somebody's
This
trolling
mom
her.
paid everything. Everything. Mm-hmm.
I think I figured it out. It's more like, puff, puff, pass. It's like puff, 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 puff. Well, there's nobody to pass it to, so puff, puff, puff some more. Anybody here? No? Okay. Puff, puff the magic dragon.
I promise you, there's nothing that a Lakin Lopez can do to undo any of this healing. Mm-mm. None. And I challenge you. What business is it of yours to A, try to change the minds of the public about me by getting them to believe something that isn't true and that can be validated by court record? Right? And the fact that you mentioned my mommy makeover, you are a jealous woman with very low self-esteem. You would never do a live video. If I asked my people to go to your profile picture right now, I could almost bet everything in the world. For sure there's no live videos.
The imaginary puff, yeah.
Because your self-esteem is so low. But I bet you that there's not even a recorded one either. Keyboard warriors are the ones that I have seen the most have the least motion on their page. Because their insecurities don't allow them to show the different angles of their face and their body. Their insecurities don't allow them to make a video in which they speak. Because by the looks of the fact that you can't even use a period at the end of your sentence lets me know that you likely are not very well spoken.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Do you want to go back?
Lord Jesus.
I'll be quiet while you degrade me. How's that? I want people to see what you're about. I want them to hear you, and I kind of want to see if I'm right. I know I'm right, right? But there's nothing like you actually speaking on live video to be like, damn, Vanessa was right about her. Right?
Said no one ever.
Right? You need to leave, Hyman. You need to get the fuck out of here and don't ever contact me again. You are a damaging person. You damage people. You damage people, and even though you don't have the capacity to control that because of what's going on, right? In your internal environment, you're still a damaging person. You need to stay the fuck away from me. Okay? Thank you, Helen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hi, Debbie. How are you? Thank you. Beverly Anastasia Underwood says, honestly, I could never, ever even say half the things that people say, even if I don't like someone. Oh, me either. I mean, no, me either. Me either. But then again, I've never had low self-esteem. I've never had to damage another human being. Never. I mean, you have this guy that came over here right now that has damaged me in so many ways. And then you have these, Lake and Lopez, right? And David Carrion, right? Just be lucky that none of you are like them.
See, there used to be a time when she would call somebody out. She's going to look at somebody's profile. Like, oh, you're on Facebook? Let me look at your profile. Oh, is that you? Ugh. So there used to be a time when she would do that, and people were scared to death. And every time the possibility of that, people would log off, they would block her, they would shut down their page, whatever. Like, but I don't think anybody gives a shit anymore. It's like, who cares? Oh, you're gonna look at my profile? Okay. You're gonna say my name out loud to the internet? Okay. Quaking in my boots, but go ahead. If you're gonna, don't say my name out loud. Don't say my name, please. Don't say my name, David Lopez or whatever. Who cares? Nobody cares anymore. It's not a big deal. It hasn't been a big deal for a long time.
None of you. But, Lakin, are you gonna go live or not?
She would think she had the upper hand because she's gonna
Okay.
call out your name on her Facebook Live and embarrass you.
Because you can't see any of my pores, right? Because those aren't pores on my nose, right? She says, it bothers you with my true comments. If it didn't, you wouldn't bother with me at all.
Screenshot moment. That's pretty scary. Mommy dearest or some shit. Yikes.
Honey.
Oh, I had the banner up. I'm sorry.
You fascinate me the way that a kid would be fascinated with a
I think it's time to trim your eyebrow hairs.
possum playing dead in the middle of the road.
Look at that thing. You can make a braid with that thing.
Poking it with a stick.
Screenshot moment.
Hmm? You know what I mean? Try as you might, try as you might.
Jay, what up?
Here she goes again.
Wendy, mi reina, hey there.
The cult that follows you has not done their research on you. The truth will come out. Yourself on live. Yeah. You're on live too right now. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. Do you know how many people are going to be going and looking up who Lakin Lopez is? Right?
So what?
And Manny with the micro penis is going to stream me.
So
Just look
what?
at him. I mean, right? Him and Lakin Lopez would make a frightening couple. Yeah. She's still trying. They are. They are. Attention. Manny with the mic doesn't get the attention that he gets if he doesn't stream me. Because look at that mug. You know? The flat effect. The absence of charisma. You know? And Lakin Lopez says, if you weren't so high right now, you would bring out your usual cocky self. Do you mean my usual confident self? She's here right now. That's me, I'm her. Right now. Because
Sorry, but she's high as fuck. She really is. She is.
nobody who's not confident would get this close to the camera and be fidgeting with her unruly eyebrows the entire time. You could never do that because you would be highlighting more of your masculine features. Right?
What the hell is she talking about?
Thank you, Delia. Thank you. Are you gonna go live, Lakin? Yeah or no? She's been here before. We're waiting. We're waiting. You see, like, Manny with the mic is so piddly because it's like always said. Go look at him. Go look at him. Go hear him. I mean, he's like, what, 50? And he sells Avon. Yeah. I mean, she says, if I was ashamed about my face, I would have put a filter on, just as you do have a filter. That's why the light that you have is not a natural light. You're not going to fool people. That's why it looks the way girl, that's a filter. You look pink almost.
Can you see my pores?
What's wrong with you?
She put
Let's go
the
live.
up my nose. You can see my freaking nose hairs,
Or you don't want to frighten anybody.
which I shave regularly. I snip them regularly.
I can understand you don't want to frighten anyone. I wouldn't go live if I were you either.
Can you see my
I
pores?
wouldn't. No.
And my eyes are not red either.
She says, "You're so bothered, I love it."
Oh, thank you, Ginger.
I certainly am bothered, right? I need to plug these.
Yeah, I just want to grab it like a
am
razor,
so
like a
instructed by Lauren Lopez.
trimmer.
Lakin Lopez, that I keep forgetting her name. That's how insignificant you are.
When they're that long,
That's how
they haven't been
forgettable
done in
you
a
are.
long time. I know that one.
My mind doesn't even register to prioritize the remembering of your name. Because it's, you know? You know what I mean?
Yeah, Chris. I'm waiting for her to say, I'm almost 50.
And if you were so happy with your looks, you wouldn't have had your triple chins removed or your mommy makeover. You're so jealous. You're so jealous. I've never had a triple chin. I've never had a triple chin. Even post glow up, I've never in my life ever had a triple chin. But haters like you, when they say things like that, they reveal their insecurities. I told you. You stopped your profile picture right before all of your chins started. I said it at the beginning of this video, when you made yourself known. Yeah, are you gonna go live? Are you gonna go live and show us how secure you are? Because you've been trying to degrade me this entire time. Thank you, Gloria. Thank you. Are you gonna go live? Because we want to see you. I'm not kidding. We want to see you. We want to see who's putting Vanessa down. We already know who's streaming Vanessa. Right? Yikes. But we want to know who's hating on her live video right now. We want to see it. Can we see it? No? Why tease us with such oddities and then not let us see it? Why pique our interest and not let us see that shit? You know? Why do that? But I have went live. That just revealed a lot about you. I have went live. I've only heard hillbillies speak like that. The hills have eyes, you know what I mean? And toddlers. So let me get this straight. You're a woman that doesn't have any insecurities, right? And is trying her hardest throughout this entire video to degrade Vanessa the Hideona, right? To such a deranged degree that you want to say, look at you, you are so bothered, when I demonstrate 0 traits of a human who's bothered. Right? Who talks like that? But I have went live of, what is that? That's giving me a headache. Okay, look, I'm just gonna read it the way you wrote it. What in the world is that sentence? That's crazy. But I have, you need to put a comma after the but, okay, just so you know. But I have went live many of times and not one filter. I used to do lives for my job. We don't believe none of that shit. You know? We don't. We don't. You could have been doing commercials, live commercials for bidets. You know? Somebody could have paid you to be like, you know, a don't be like this kind of thing. Go live and say, don't be like me. Right? Because who wants to be like that? You know what I mean? Thank you, Debbie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It doesn't bother her. I know. I'm here talking about it because you have literally nothing to do. This woman's confidence is so high. She's and it's sad because I can see the low self-esteem in her thumbnail. Put the fork down. Do it for yourself. Don't rely on the Facebook thumbnail being round and, you know.
Yes, says the one.
Everything
says the one that weighs 240 and she's like 5 feet tall. Yeah, you're no one to speak.
From here, like that. Just put the fork down. It's never too late. It's never too late. Never. Right? She said, well, God will... to Hades? Right? I don't think you've demonstrated yourself in this entire video. In fact, I think you've demonstrated the opposite of being somebody who is a good human, right? So, just because of that, I think it's safe to say that you're not in a position to make any kind of predictions about anybody. I mean, you predicted that you were going to come over here and break me. And look how that went. You know what I mean? But I hope you like the heat, because that makes a lot more sense for me to tell you. I hope you like the heat, because you're going to go to hell. And everybody knows that's watching this right now, the majority of people watching this, they know she's right. She's right. She's using that hater's words.
She said you're gonna go to
To
hell.
let that hater know it's more applicable to you.
I hope you like the heat because you're gonna go to.
Haters go to hell. You know?
Oh.
Oh, for you.
Thank y'all. I love y'all so much.
Weird.
Thank you. Thank you. No. Get off my damn page. Get off my page. I don't want you to be any part of my life. I don't want you on my live video. I only leave you here so that people can go after you if they want to. You are a human who damages other humans. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if that is because, you have the diagnosis that you're very open about, right? That's not an excuse. You need to leave. Don't be talking to my people like that. Get out of here. You're gonna pray for me while you're talking shit about me? You're gonna pray for me while you assume to know my schedule? You're gonna pray for me assuming that you are going to somehow affect my job? Is that how you're gonna pray for me? Nadie te quiere aquí. Nadie. Nobody wants you here. You're not welcomed here by not one human being. You know? Thank you. I know. Thank you. Pero no, aquí quiere estar. Ay, nadie te quiere aquí. Nadie te quiere aquí. You used me. You used me.
Damn, she's just going on and on about. She's.
How did he use you, Vanessa? He used me by trying to turn his image around from being a piece of shit human to admitting that he was a piece of shit human to Vanessa and that now he wasn't anymore, and then just kept doing it over and over and over and over again. You know what I mean? Thank you. Hi there, Sandy. How are you? Yeah, cállate. I'm not even gonna block you. I'm just gonna shut you up.
Oh, how nice.
Go away.
She's not gonna block him.
He's suspended. He can hear everything and see everything that you're saying, but he's suspended for 15 minutes. Like a toddler, like a man toddler. Like, why are you here? Who invited you here? Nobody wants you here. Like, no one wants you here. Nobody. Hey, she's here again. Lakin Lopez is trying again. Nobody asked you how he used you. Why don't you tell everybody you kept his, she says, why don't you tell everybody you kept his $500? You thought I was going to read your comment? It's you. And it's me. It's you. And it's me.
Yeah, apparently there were some comments that I missed from profiles that I missed. But don't be insulting my people. Don't come to my page talking your stupid crap. Whatever goes on those other pages, keep it over there with those other pages. Don't call my people names. Yeah, that offends me. Just keep your shit away from here. You want to go fight with them? Go fight with them over there. Don't bring that crap over here. This is university level. This is not 7th grade. So keep that shit out of here.
Let's go live. Let's go live. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong by showing me that once you go live, we're going to see what a well-spoken, well-articulated. This is being recorded. I screen record all my live videos. You foolish, foolish hater. All I have to do is play the screen recording and they can see you. But right now they can't see you. I'm sure you think I look stupid in whatever I'm doing, but you know. You just look stupid. You know what I mean? Like, not even when you're trying, just you being Lakin Lopez. You know what I mean? Right? And your mice. I don't know what you're talking about.
See,
Don't know.
that's why I don't like it to stream it live, because if I pause it to say something, we could miss something she's saying, right? Because it'll skip to a live moment once I unpause it. But she's going back to, even though she kind of laid off a little bit, she's going back to her old school self, trying to get people to go live with her. What's that going to accomplish? Oh, we've seen what it could accomplish, because we've had a few people go live over there. And remember Elizabeth? Yeah. Elizabeth destroyed Vanessa. And it was, man, that has to be one of the most epic moments ever in the history of the internet. Yeah, I'm saying that. So she needs to be careful. And then the one guy from Thailand, flashed her. He was playing with his ding dong and he put the camera down and there he was. Full salute. So she needs to be careful what she does. Who she invites live.
Don't know.
'Cause I know she says she can handle herself with people, but not with everybody.
Right. What if I did have a mouse in... Are you talking about like a mouse in my house? Who hasn't had a mouse in their house? Huh? You are right. That's... do you know how many... being so kind. I love y'all. And be well and safe. Just for the record, David Carrion did not mess with this vibe. Lakin Lopez did not mess with this vibe. And Manny with the micro penis that is never going to get the attention that he wants for the rest of his life.
Vanessa, would you keep my penis out of your mouth, please? Please. It doesn't want to be there. It doesn't want to be there. Try hard to keep my penis out of your mouth. I would appreciate it. I would appreciate it.
Did not mess with this vibe. Okay. I love y'all so much. Mwah. Bye.
No. Bummer. Dude. Bogus, man. May Lord of volume before I blast this stuff. All right. Now, that was rather uneventful. Hour and a half. Should we switch now to the videotape and do that for a little while? I mean, we don't have to do it all night. I'm not going to do it for 2.5 hours. I value my time. I value my time, and there's some stuff, yeah. I'm going to watch some of this. It's entertaining, and you know what I do. Well, not for 2.5 hours. So let's let's go to it a little bit. Paul, safe travels, buddy. I'm glad you're getting there safely. All right, let me remove that and go back to the original plan. Oh, that's not it. There we go.
I know. And I just want to go ahead and remind people that everything that it has been coming, revealing itself, everything that's been happening, I predicted. In fact, I stated word for word what was going to be happening. I did. All my videos are there.
This is from last night.
Everything that I stated regarding this whole little group of people that decided 10 years ago, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 years ago to group together.
Where's her stethoscope? I don't know. I find it. I get it. If you like what you do and you're a home health nurse and somebody who's obviously a real home health nurse and you're working all the time and you show yourself live all the time and you're obviously going in and out, seeing clients, patients. But do we really believe she went to go see a patient at midnight last night? Just saying.
Tried to destroy a woman who they never will be able to destroy, but will literally work with every corrupt power in the region to try to destroy her. Everything that's happening, I said was going to happen. Everything. You all know that. You all know that. You all know that. Don't be doing that. Let me ask you something.
We're doing what?
If I was a truck driver driving an 18-wheeler and I was a man, and I was doing a live video, which is all legal in Texas, would men be telling me to drive carefully? That's the wrong way to get my attention. Don't do that. And while I'm surviving, if you all cannot be supportive, bye. I'm serious. I'm serious. This is not a page for things like that.
Okay.
Right. So, have I said everything that I'm going to say vaguely on that?
How dare you?
I don't think that anybody should be talking shit about Miss Painter being a... Oh, by the way, everything that I'm going to talk about is based on the foundation of my survival story, which will only be of interest to people in South Texas.
So everything, she has to make everything about herself, as usual. Whatever I'm about to say, the foundation of it is my survival story. The guy in New York today who shot up, he killed 3 or 4 people. when he went in there with the rifle today. The foundation is based on my survival. It's rooted in my survival. That's why that happened. Remember, all this shit going down all over the world is because of her survival.
For maybe San Antonio down. That's it. If you follow me from outside, or unless you won't be interested, unless you are from out of state and have been following this story, then you'll be interested. Okay? All right? First of all, I don't think anybody should be saying so if you don't understand things and you come over here and say you don't understand, it's probably because you're one of those people that this isn't going to pertain to. I don't know what to tell you.
Well, some people want to understand. You know, I've been trying to figure out Gigi. People want me to stream her, and I'm going to start streaming. And I've watched here and there, and I'm trying to figure out, like, what's the deal? What is her deal? And I could either ask somebody and go, hey, what's the deal? What is it? Or just watch and listen to what other people tell me. But I think if I asked, hey, what's the deal with Gigi? What is this or what is that? Or what? I don't think people would freak out. Some might tell me, or they might say, go watch this video, or go, oh, it's a long story. Kind of like we do here. It's like, here's a long rabbit hole when it comes to this Vanessa. The deep rabbit hole. A lot of holes. A lot. But she don't like it. When you tell her, oh, I have an honest question. What is the deal? Or I just got here. What's going on? Oh, she don't like that. She don't like that. You know, you could just say, hey, you know, watch the replay. But no.
I really don't. All right?
Juju Bean, what up? Tapeworm.
Right after this, we're going to get to the main idea of this live video.
The main idea is that there was drama over the weekend on a couple of pages, and it was not about her. There was drama, and it was not about her. Can't have that. It's got to be about her. Has to be.
Which is one of my biggest haters. Reaching out to people, trying to convey that I need some kind of saving or help in some way. I'm ready for whatever. And I'm ready to survive whatever. Como esa gente no sabe cómo eres. Please. I'm being serious. Bit more on that in just a little bit. What's going on is that this is a survival video.
Yeah, survival video.
And in the kindest way, thank you, Gowdy. And in the kindest way, right? I'm going to survive. Okay? So I'm going to commence surviving. All right?
That's Gigi.
I'm pretty good at conveying the message to where pretty much it doesn't take long at any point of the video to find out what the main idea is and what my objective is. All right? Okay. All right. So
For some reason, she was crying right there.
I think I've said everything that I needed to say. Oh, nobody should be blaming.
No, Punky's not blocked. I didn't block Punky. I got no reason to block Punky.
That is wise and intelligent.
Let me go check.
And for anybody to be saying that Miss Painter is scared, without realizing that Miss Painter has proof that Miss Painter did not reach out to anybody. And in fact, she has proof that people that want others to think she reached out to and she was scared of is actually the truth about that person that reached out to Miss Painter. She's not a fool. No, she's not.
No, she's not blocked.
That's what I'm going to say about that. As far as anything else, I always said that the haters were going to turn on each other. But you know what? None of those people are better than the other. None of them are better than the other. And everybody wants to use my story and talk about this story as if it's theirs. It's mine. It's mine. No one would know who any of you are if it wasn't for your hate for me. That's not something to be proud of. Unless you're an evil human. That's nothing to be proud of. At all. And yes, I've gotten all your messages. Yes, I know that Annette Gonzalez is there running her mouth. Well, I don't like...
Painter is another Ophelia. But literally, that's her name, Ophelia Painter. And she's got history with this one and a few other people. She's supported streamers financially here and there, helping out. And up until recently, I don't know, they're still close from what I understand, but I don't know the whole story, but I just know that Painter has been good to this one.
Oh, I was a friend to someone. You were a friend to a fucking hateful man. You made a whole ass video saying Vanessa should be put away in a mental asylum, basically, for her own safety. You're just as fucking evil as the rest of them. I can replay all the videos so that the public can decide for themselves if you're just as much a piece of shit as they are. I can. I can.
B, how are you?
And then to see my haters that were never ruled out of the beating against me say
They were ruled out. She just... Vanessa doesn't like the truth. She only likes her own truth, but not the actual truth.
You can't handle the truth.
Exactly. So she's going to keep saying that people were never ruled out. People were never ruled out. When the reality is they were never ruled out because they were never ruled in. There was no evidence to support anything that they were involved. And she can keep saying it till she's blue in the face and she's 110 years old. But that's not going to change the fact that they had nothing to do with it. And that's where I come in. Because I know these people. John is somebody I talk to all the time. Frank, I got no beef with him. Ophelia does her thing, whatever. I don't agree with a lot of it, but doesn't matter. She does her thing. Still, they had nothing to do with her beating. And I'll defend that forever. I'll defend that forever. I know they had nothing to do with what happened to her Christmas Eve. And even though she's referred to what happened Christmas Eve, the day after, some people, my ex-boyfriend, his new girlfriend, and blah, 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 and this and that. Like, she said the real truth many times right afterwards. And at some point, she had to make it so that these people that she really hates, which was John, Frank, and Ophelia, she had to make them conspire. They paid money to have her beat up. Yeah, that's it. They paid money. They did it. And that's all a bullshit lie.
Say things like, in pertaining to my survival, do you remember the so-and-so era? That ain't your fucking story to tell. That's not your story to tell. You're your own fucking chapter in my book.
Wow. Annette gets a whole chapter? What the fuck? What am I, chopped liver? I think I deserve a chapter in that book. What the fuck? Why does Annette get a whole chapter? I better get at least a chapter. So she's talking about Annette had a few things. We had a disagreement. She thinks I should have been more vocal on some things. I choose to stay out of it. And that's what she's talking about. That Annette, well, you'll hear it, I think.
You are an era as well.
An era.
To see a villain, one of the most prominent villains of a true life survival story, talk about this so nonchalantly.
Prominent villain.
As if you did not collude with hateful people. When you're trying to call a man out for paying money and this and that, he was paying you. He was paying you to stalk me. It's on live video. He was paying you to find a way to liquor me up and then hand me the keys.
What?
Yeah? But those are the minds that I've been trying to survive.
Oh, I'm talking about somebody else, obviously.
That's it.
Hey, Sophia Ray.
I know. So now we have this other motherfucker.
Yeah, she always said remember she used to say, I don't use filters. I don't use filters. Look at all these people. Look at the filters. You know, and you go to her Twitter, her TikTok, and all she uses is filters. Duh. I don't know why she complains about other people using filters.
This is what I'm going to say about this. He's reaching out to people. And I'm waiting for him to open his mouth. Because there are people willing to help me. Pay for the expenses to just sue him for slander. People that already don't like him. I'm more than willing to accept that monies. They can pay it to whatever lawyer. I'm being serious. A lot of you are getting inbox messages regarding, oh, I'm so afraid for Vanessa because of this and this. I'm ready for any complaint. I have dealt with the...
Who's getting those messages? Have any one of you got one of those messages? Oh, I'm so fearful for Vanessa. Something's going to happen to Vanessa. Anybody ever seen that? Anybody ever heard of one? Do they exist? Is this another fantasy, situation here? I mean, I want to say, there's something about a letter. People are getting letters. They're like, what do you mean letters? You mean email messages or messages? Why is letters coming up? Why would letters come up in this? Let me see.
For him to open his mouth because there are people willing to help me pay for the expenses to just sue him for slander. People that already don't like him. I'm more than willing to accept that monies. They can pay it to whatever lawyer. I'm being serious. A lot of you are getting inbox messages regarding, oh, I'm so afraid for Vanessa because of this and this. I'm ready for any complaint. I have dealt with the Texas, the state of Texas state secretary. Survived that. I've dealt with the board of nursing in every way, survived it. All because of you haters. Yeah. Whatever you have no proof of is slander. It is. And this is really for the people that are ignore that shit. That is fake concern. It's fake concern to try to get content to speak of. It's just fake concern. That's all it is. That's all it is. If that man was concerned about me.
Yes, Isabel. That's what I'm talking about. Why bring up the word? I mean, come on. What do I always say? Because who the fuck sends mail anymore anyway? Seriously. Oh, I got messages. Now it's messages. It used to be, oh, I got a letter in the mail. Or she so-and-so sent me a letter. Oh, my friend sent me a letter from Florida, whatever. Now it's just, I got inbox. Yeah, I got inbox. Got messages. Messenger. Twitter. TikTok. X, whatever. It's called the inbox. So why would she use the word letter, which was used the other day somewhere? You'd
shut the fuck up about me. You'd shut the fuck up about me. You'd shut the fuck up about me. Period. You'd be, I don't fucks with Vanessa. Because you're one of the biggest problems. I'm being serious. I can say names and things like that, but you know, Cody C. Abramson. Nobody that wasn't invited here needs to announce their departure. Absolutely not. First of all, you're not that important. It's not like you're the Queen of England that needs to announce, you know, I'm getting back in my carriage. Whatever, right? No.
Hey man, just want to let you know that sometimes you gotta shut the fuck up. You gotta shut the fuck up. And this current time is just one of those times you gotta shut the fuck up. I don't think you're a bad person. I just don't want to hear you talking anymore. You gotta shut the fuck up.
You don't need to be announcing your departure. No one that was not invited here and is not welcomed here needs to announce their departure. You're not going to be that one comment that's like, I'm going to go with you. That's not, it hasn't happened in 10 years. It's not going to happen Ever. Ever. When you're asking me, who are you? That you have a 1-year badge follower? You're weirdo.
I swear she looks at the phone way too much, especially if she's driving, like way too much. And it's nighttime, and it's after midnight. She's obviously a little tired, weary, whatever you want to call it.
You don't know who I am, right? But you've been following me for a year. Did you not think I was going to catch that? If you're not that smart, don't be doing that. Don't be doing that. If you want to sleep well tonight, don't be doing that shit. I'm honestly, for real. Honestly, all you're going to do is have these ugly and negative feelings. All right? That's all that's going to happen. For real. I'm being serious. You know, the old me would ask him to go live. You really think he's going to go live? So for all of you, just like women, other women that he's gone after have stated, you know, like, I've in 10 years, that person, I have never directly pit myself against him and defended myself, stated his name or anything. That person has mental illness. He's open about it. So this is to all the people that will be getting inboxes. He's been doing it for the last 4 hours. The fact that he is messaging people like that is already slander. Already slander. Already slander.
I can't find my Roy clip. I gotta record it again.
It is. Okay? Alright. Nobody's gonna call you. Why the fuck would a woman whose page you came to, that you tried to grandstand on, and then you ask her, who are you, as if, who the fuck are you, that you feel that you are entitled to know, that you are entitled to an answer to any question you have? I mean, I could almost bet my life that if we go to your profile, there ain't shit on there.
There she goes.
Right?
Threatening to go to someone's profile.
There's probably not one damn thing.
That shit doesn't work anymore. It's like, so what?
You know what? That's a scam. That's a scam.
Want to go to my profile? Okay, go ahead. Knock yourself out.
He deserves, you know, accolades. He deserves our applause. He deserves our respect. You know? He deserves to be heard.
And you know the other thing she was saying about not taking a job, not taking this job, not taking that? She said, was it this video? Yeah, you know what? Let it play a little more.
I doubt there's one thing on that profile that says anything like that. Thank you, Janelle. Thank you. I see you, San Angelo. I see you.
I kind of been listening on and off.
Yeah.
I think she's talking about John Allen.
I love y'all so much. I know you do not want to be involved. I know you don't. But I'm hoping and praying that when the time comes, I'm hoping that you all will, don't erase your messages. You may have to testify, please.
Hey, Sonia.
On my behalf, against that man. You're not going to go around running a public campaign, opening up your mouth about things that are lies. Or all up in people's, you know. That's a pattern and practice of trying to defame a human being.
Yeah, Wendy, I think, nailed it. She thinks everyone is like her, that they have the only life they have is online. Most of us have a real life with real family and friends and things to do. And that's what happens. You're right, Wendy. And that's what happens when you have a lot of time on your hands. Your mind can really stay busy wandering on the same crap over and over and over and over and over and over for years and years and years. That's why you are in the spot that you're in. You can't move forward. You can't move forward and get on with your life. The only moves you make are sideways or back. Sideways, but you can't go forward. You are blocking yourself. You're blocking yourself by making yourself a perpetual victim. And like this, you'll never get anywhere. You know how you say you're almost 50? Well, you're going to be 50 and you're still going to be, I guarantee. If I go visit one of your live shows, yeah, it's a show. When you're 50 and I compare it to a show from 2 years ago, it's going to be the same. You're not going to get anywhere if you stay like you are right now.
I don't need your fucking care.
And that is a hard truth right there.
I don't. I don't need you to care about me. I don't need you to know me. I don't want to have no association with you. None at all. None at all. None. You are not going to intimidate me. I don't care who you're related to. None of that shit. You're never going to have me by the balls. Never. Ever. Everybody that is in a position of power over me, who I respect greatly, understands who you are and what you are about. So I'm ready for whatever. I'm ready for whatever is frivolous. I'm ready for whatever. Anything, all of it, everything, all of it. Conan making me trying to intimidate me. My goodness.
Yeah, Tammy, that's right. I couldn't imagine being stuck.
American English?
Repeating myself year after year after year. And then look at Jay's comment here.
Not only do you not know
exactly right. She says, Jay, I got a corporate job. She does. Social media is my outlet, not my job. 100%. Exactly right.
What is that supposed to mean?
And this is what happens when when you spend all your time doing this because you have no time to do anything else.
Yeah, I already blocked him.
You have so much time that you just want to do this.
All right? So, I am asking all of you for help. All right? I'm sick and tired of this man. He got on my live video the other night. Y'all went after him. Whose fault is that? It's not like he can, complain that y'all went after him. Why the fuck are you going to the fucking live of a woman? I won't block you. I won't block you. When you tried calling my phone tonight, after it literally is there, Hidalgo County will see. She's been asking you and only replied to you. 4th request, do not contact me. All contact from you is unwanted. 5th request, all contact from you is unwanted. To every single thing you write.
Who is she talking to?
So
I'm wondering.
Whenever you try to tell people, well, I'm just worried. I'm not worried about you doing that to me because honestly, I want justice. Anytime you try to harm me, I'm going to want justice. Anytime you try to harm me. Okay? I'm not going to give you no fake concern or anything. I'm concerned about myself. I'm concerned about myself. As I should be. Okay? I don't know who you think you are, but then again, this is a person. And I don't even care. I don't even care. Because the audience that the people that oppose me reach are literally, it's like null. It's like insignificant. Like nothing. All of them put together. All of them put together don't have the reach that I have. And that's because I'm not even trying. But this video was really meant to all the people that he is inboxing. If you really, really want to do me a favor, I'm going to need y'all to really, really consider and hopefully decide on being a witness and making this a legitimate thing if the time comes. Okay?
So she has a lot of people that watch her, and they're all scattered all over the country. I'm sure they're going to spend their own dime to fly over here and be a witness for you. You know, from New York, from Florida, from wherever the fuck they're at. You know what? They would never do that. Even if you paid their airfare and have them to come and testify for you. What are they going to testify about? As long as whoever is not writing you, whoever, they can write to whoever he wants to. There's a lot of hot air here.
All right. I'm not intimidated. I'm not worried about anything. I'm not worried about a damn thing. Nothing written in the inboxes of these people is true. Nothing. Okay? Nothing. Right? I do. I have a TikTok page. I do. Back to these haters. I just cannot believe that Annette Gonzalez, who has previously stated that she hopes that that my life ends. I'm not kidding. By either choking on a peanut or slipping on a banana. You know, so funny, right? It's not bad. It's not bad if I wish her death by, you know, choking on a peanut or slipping on a banana peel. It's not that bad. It's not that bad, right? I feel so bad that this one hateful man, you know, has not treated me as a friend. Ni tienes vergüenza. You aren't even embarrassed to say. You aren't even embarrassed to say, I don't feel bad that an evil man doesn't treat me as a friend because I'm evil too, is what you're telling the world. But what it all boils down to is, why the fuck are you complaining about something that you fucking you signed up for? You signed up to be the ops of Vanessa Tijerina, who didn't do shit to you but exist, and her existence made all your insecurities exacerbated. She didn't know who the fuck you were. She didn't know who the fuck the man was. She didn't know who the fuck the other person was. Any of y'all, none of you. Vanessa Tijerina didn't know who the fuck any of you were. Any of you. But all of you are complaining about how all of you are fucking the other person over. This is what they're doing to me. Y'all all signed up for that shit. And how did you sign up for it? You all decided to make yourselves opposition of Vanessa Tijerina. Because back then, it was cool. Look at y'all now. Look at y'all now. Honestly, look at y'all now. Look at how much you've evolved as humans. Obviously, I'm being sarcastic, right? Look at how much y'all look like better humans. Look at how much you all have improved yourselves. Look at how much you have distanced yourself from hate. Look how much I'm no longer like I used to be. And that's because I'm doing this without saying names. But one more time, for all of you that are I'm begging you to please consider being a witness against this human being. Because what you have sent me that he has written to you or stated in a voice message, because I have that too, is complete and utter slander. It's a hate campaign. One more time, I don't care what kind of job I have. You're never going to have me by the balls. You're never going to get me in a position to hurt me. Simply because of who it is that is involved in the things that I do to make a living. Never will you have me. You will never get the outcome that you sought today. Never once. But what you will get is that you will be the reason you wind up in court. Not me. I just will be protecting myself. Alright? Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I'm just gonna ask you straight out. Adele Diadial, are you a hater? I gotta just, I don't want to think about it. I'll wait. Look at how much I've evolved, right? Lots of silence.
Evolved?
That's kind of making me be inclined to think a certain answer. Okay, I love you, Adele. I am so sorry that I am so sensitive. I'm so sorry. That's what happens when people traumatize you. I'm not even kidding. That's what happens when people traumatize you. And the thing is, if you have bad feelings because Vanessa Di Harina successfully, preemptively defended herself, who the fuck's fault is that? Who's that? Who's that? Leave her the fuck alone. Stop trying to, have this fake concern. Stop slandering her to all these people that may be witnesses against you later. It doesn't matter who told you what. Did they show you proof?
I'm telling you, sometimes you just gotta let her talk and just listen to the spewing that's coming out of this.
Did they show you proof that the outcome that you are conveying to others is indeed the outcome that occurred? Do I have proof that it's not the outcome? Abso-fucking-lutely. Absolutely.
Look at the road. Look at the road. Don't look here. Look at the road.
It's one thing to have bipolar. It's another thing.
You don't have bipolar. You are bipolar. Gee, Miss Little Grammar Queen over here.
For you to have bipolar and to try to fucking have somebody by the balls, or to don't fucking call me no more, man. The last words I said to you were no contact. All contact from you was unwanted. Why the fuck would I want to speak to you? Yeah? If you were concerned about me, you stay the fuck away from me. You would never mention me.
Lola, what up?
All you want is fucking content. That's it. That's all you want.
And I was gonna say, I don't know how you can drink that freaking sweet ass coffee at midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. But some people drink a Coke. Some people will have that nasty ass Red Bull crap. I would have a Coke, a can of Coke that late. If I was coming back, I would. So I'm not going to complain about her drinking an iced coffee. That would be hypocritical of me, right?
I'll survive it all. I already told you. It doesn't matter if it's my female haters. It doesn't matter if it's a fat ass one from over there from fucking California. I'm not gonna say, well, you're talking about me. I'm not like that one. I'm not like that one, Annette. But when you open up your fucking mouth about me, right? And then you make a video saying, everybody wants to... Who are you talking about? All of y'all, everybody has, all of my haters went and copied me and said, well, the woman that we hate, she has her own platform and we're gonna go do it too. So when you mentioned that everybody, no, but, have you seen my views without me?
I don't care. Who's talking over here? Dee Dee says, you know what? I need something here. Hold on. Just a little bit. So Dee Dee said, I'm drinking Pepsi Zero Sugar. Pepsi Zero, Coke Zero, Sprite Zero, whatever Zero is stupid. I was looking at the labels on a Coke Zero and a Diet Coke, and they're identical. The only thing different is the flavoring. It's a slight flavor that's got a nasty aftertaste on the Zero. And to be honest, I probably couldn't drink Diet Coke without the way I drink it, which is squeeze fresh lime or lemon into it. At the very least, one whole wedge. I prefer a half of a lime, half of a lemon, and I squeeze that into my Diet Coke with ice, a lot of ice, and it's so refreshing and good. Try it. I've been saying it forever. But I think Coke Zero tastes nasty. Remember when some of you are old enough to remember when Coke changed their formula? They came out with new Coke. Remember that? The year they messed up. I hope dude got fired for it, whoever that was. But they came out with Coke Zero. They changed the formula. They called it the new Coke. Sorry, it was the new Coke. And it was called Coke 2. It was called Coke 2 for a while. And people lost their minds. Coke sales dropped. It was incredible. You should have seen what happened. They made a documentary about it. It was the worst tasting stuff. People quit buying Coke. There was a protest. So they went back to I think it lasted 2 or 3 months, and then they went back to the old recipe, and then they were back to normal. Then they had to rebrand it again. That's when they added Classic, Coke Classic. You see that on the cans now? That's why they added Coke Classic. It was after that mess. Oh yeah, there's a little bit of a history lesson about Coke.
Ryan. Show your nose. So show your eyes. Show your jowls. Show your proportions. All of them.
Oh.
Show motion on your profile. But no, you're there thinking that you can act like if you are some sophisticated lady. A sophisticated lady don't have shit to do with hate. Hate's not sophisticated. Hate's not elegant. Hate's not graceful. Hate looks like a fucking dumbass when they say, well, so-and-so did this to me. Who made you get involved with hate groups against Vanessa Tijerina? You know whose fault it is? You know whose fault it is when the people that hated Vanessa that we were all grouped together with, well, he was never a friend to me and it makes me feel bad. You caused your bad feelings. You caused your bad... Who told you to be a fucking hateful ass, fucking stupid ass human? No one. That was your choice. That was your choice. And I don't know why you're talking shit about people saying people want to make these pages and they don't do anything. Have you seen the number of people I have and the kind of views that I have? I got it here. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You don't know a motherfucking thing about social media.
So, the one thing she's real big. Where's my elevator music here? She's real big on saying that she grows her page organically. If you don't know what that means, it means naturally that she doesn't pay for views, she doesn't pay for followers, and it's a bunch of crap. Because we can look at the video, the one that she did tonight. I'm looking at it right now. The one a little while ago with the boobs hanging out and all that. All right. That almost has 5,000 views already. What, it's been like an hour? So the social media platforms, like Facebook, considers a view like 2 or 3 seconds. If you stayed for 3 seconds, it's a view. And she's got people who share her page to all these specialized Facebook groups that all they do is promote your live. They give it a view. And other people send their stuff too when they give it a view. And that's how she gets 5,000 views in an hour. And they share this. I mean, there's groups that are called Facebook, page sharing page or sharing pages and this and that. And she's got some people from her page, her viewers, and they're not even her fans. They're just people who work on these other group pages. And every time she's live, she shares it, and boom, it gets shared with other members. They might have 10, 20, 30,000 people. And in order to help each other, they watch each other's videos for 2 or 3 seconds, maybe a minute. They'll leave it on for a little bit, and then that's it. So it's not organic. These are people that don't even care about her. All they care about each other about the views and, raising money from Facebook and all this and that. And that's how she gets that many views. I promise you, she does not have 5,000 people that are really interested in her survival story. I guarantee it.
You don't. You ain't never run a successful page. No. You have a face for radio. And even then, pretending to be smart only takes you so far. I make no apologies. No fucking apologies. No. My book is something that none of my fucking haters will be able to do. Well, she made a page, I'm gonna make a page. Go write a book, bitch.
Oh my goodness.
Go write a book, bitch.
Breaking news just coming to us now. You're a bitch. Have a nice day.
Not one
Oh
of
my
you.
goodness. I needed that shit.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
Not
nobody
one.
else can write a book. Nobody. Nobody. Only her. She's the only one capable of writing a book. Nobody else. Not even Cindy. Oh, that's right. Cindy Young did help write a book. She co-authored a book. Look at that. Look at that. And she actually did it. It's for sale and you can buy it. So other people can write books. Vanessa thinks the whole planet is stupid, and she thinks she's fucking what's his name, Neil deGrasse, the astrophysicist, or physicist, or whatever he is. She thinks she's a genius. She thinks she's a genius from Harvard.
Not one. Not even that blabbermouth fat ass from fucking California. Not even her. Not even her. No. Because she knows that the minute that she does, Vanessa will come out with her proof. Vanessa will play the screen recording of the first time, who the fuck is this calling me? And all her insecurities were laid out. And all the words that she told Vanessa Tijerina, who didn't know that this hater fucking existed.
With all due respect. Yeah, that's it. Tyson, Neil deGrasse, that's him, yeah. He's a cool dude. He's a funny guy, too. She will rag on whoever has ever talked about her for whatever reason at any point. And a lot of people have. Just some people have been more vocal than others. And for the most part, with the exception of a few who just throw insults and stuff like that, she's taken exception about Annette. She's talking about Annette and taken exception of some of the things that Annette has said. But she hasn't been wrong. I say stuff, but I'm not wrong. She just doesn't like to hear the truth. She wants everyone to listen to her fantasy land story and her fantasy book that's going to come out, sometime in the next 20 years. And and she can complain all she wants, but the real hardcore people that know her, and there's not that many, it's a handful of people that actually know this one. The things they say about her are the truth. And I'm not talking about the insults that go and whatever. That's different. A lot of the things that are said are factual and the truth. And that's why this one don't like it. Yeah, she is. She's well-spoken. She knows what she's saying. She says it in a very articulate way. And she's more articulate than Vanessa. That's no lie. That's no joke. That's straight up the way it is. And just because Vanessa doesn't like it, well, too bad. I'm positive Annette doesn't care.
Manny, that's what you get.
Get what?
That's what you get. That's what you get.
What am I
They
getting?
were all gonna talk shit about you. And you too, Annette. Y'all were all haters, which means y'all are awful humans. Why the fuck did you think you all had standards? Why are you mad that Manny didn't have your back? Didn't I tell all of you? Manny with the micro penis. He doesn't give a fuck about none of y'all. He doesn't give a fuck about not the man.
Listen, Vanessa with the roast beef panini. Yes, the Arby's roast beef panini. I don't care about any of this stuff. I really don't. If they want to talk shit about me, let them talk shit about me. I don't care. It does not affect my life. It does not affect my paycheck. And I don't lose sleep over it. I don't get high over it. I don't drink over it. I sleep like the song Lionel Richie, All Night Long. You know the commercial? Yeah, I'm playing that in my head right now. So I don't know who's upset or what or whatever. I never said I didn't have her back. There's just battles which I'll choose to get into or not to get into. And this ain't it's not my thing. So now people will take this tonight and go, oh, he was defending her, he was defending her and all this or whatever they're going to say. I don't care what they say. I'll say what I want to say about whoever I want to say. And why do people care about the wrong shit too much? It's an epidemic around here. I don't know about anywhere else in the country. And I'm not from here. I've only been here since 2000. But that's the Valley way.
That you're mad at for not being your friend? He doesn't give a fuck about none of you women. He doesn't give a fuck about nobody. He doesn't. Why do you expect loyalty from people who are exactly like you that are pieces of shit? My goodness. I looked at that shit and I almost spit my coffee out earlier. I was like, she's saying how she's disappointed in Manny when all of them are disappointments? What the fuck is wrong with that? Are you serious?
Really? You want to talk disappointments? I mean, we can go there if you want to. Somebody already did earlier. Do we need to keep repeating it? Let's see where she goes with this.
No, please.
I don't think she's anyone to talk about disappointments. Go ask your daughter, see if they're disappointed. Ask them.
No. 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 There are people that need to be in motherfucking prison that knew the whole time that there are the kids that were in the room that did that shit, the young adults that beat me, that those motherfuckers were on that live stream. Simply because Annette Hinojosa didn't investigate it doesn't mean that somebody at the federal level is not.
You're right. You're right. Annette Hinojosa, she's the district attorney, did not investigate these people. You're right, she didn't. And you know why? Because the Raymondville PD did. And they found no grounds to investigate any further because nobody else was involved. Nobody else was involved. Nobody else was involved. Nobody else was involved. I should make a song out of that shit. Nobody else was involved. Remember the Hillary Clinton? Lock her up. Lock her up. We got to make when it says, they were ruled out. They were ruled out. They were never ruled in. But she don't care. Why? You know why she doesn't care? Because the only thing that she cares about is what's in her head. She don't care about nothing else. It's impossible for her to care about anything else. Only what's in her head. And that's it. Single track mind. It's a mental illness. She'll never be able to move forward. She's stuck on that track. And it'll be on her gravestone. They were never ruled out. That's going to be on her gravestone. Goodness.
I don't care what letters you write to whatever fucking board you want, whatever law enforcement office you want. I do not care. You've been doing it for 10 years. You weren't the first. You're not going to be the last. It's not going to be the first or the last that I will survive, because I'm going to survive it all. It's part of my legacy. Your legacy is being a person that decided to hate Vanessa and that grouped together with other pieces of shit. And then I had the nerve to feel bad that the pieces of shit that I used to align with, that they betrayed me, even though we were part of a group that everybody in the world knows has no loyalty to nothing and easily betrays anything. Like, nobody's gonna see that shit.
You know, you got to remember something. It is no offense to anyone. There are many people who've been watching me since I started, and we talk from time to time still. They send me stuff, stories, articles. They write me about things I've talked about and for years since I started. And there are genuine people that are good. There are some people that just come and go, and that's okay. You know, not everybody. Everybody's different. But the thing people have to remember is that Facebook friends that you've met on Facebook, that you've never met in real life or had good dialogue on a phone or talking or really know each other. A lot of the regular people, there's a lot of people, but they're not your friends. They're Facebook friends. So for someone to question someone's loyalty on social media, I think that's hilarious. We've seen loyalty in action on other pages. I mean, somebody's only as loyal as the next, insult. And just the wrong thing said, somebody's jumping ship. Oh, loyalty's gone. Now loyalty's somewhere else. And then something happens there. F you, I'm out of here. Loyalty's gone from there. And that's why people are so sensitive. People that actually know each other, like you physically know each other, can say stuff to each other because you know their true meaning and you know their core of how they are. And people can be friends. They can still say something and they will still be friends. because they know each other personally. But a lot of these, when some people on Facebook, people have never met, never spoken. They say something, fucking wench, man. God, man, what a hater that freaking person is. That's how quick a Facebook friend can get deleted, unfriended, or blocked. That's the reality. That's the reality. Do I want to be friends with everyone? Sure. I honestly would love to. Don't mind that at all. I think it's fascinating to be able to, it's fascinating, to be able to say that, yeah, I know people in Florida. I know people in California. I know people in Alaska. I know people in the UK, Australia. And these are people that I've had conversations with. But for as much as those conversations are great and nice and sometimes, long-term friendships, they don't always end up as real friends. You got to remember they're Facebook friends. So you have to take situations with a grain of salt. And if there's an insult or something said the wrong way, you just got to take it easy and not overreact to it. That's the hard truth. And you know it. You know it.
Yeah. So, thank y'all so much. Thank you. You all think that Annette Hinojosa saved your fucking asses? Go ahead and think that. I kind of need you to. I kind of need you to absolutely put all that faith into Annette Hinojosa. Please do. It'll make my job so much easier.
Your job?
Please live the rest of your life, at least for a while. Please do. Please think and live exactly as if you feel that you are so protected. No one's gonna know who was on the live stream. And let me tell you something. What did I say before? Only one person's gonna get immunity. This has nothing to do with fucking Annette Hinojosa.
Immunity.
That woman is a district attorney who failed to recognize that what was done to me was based on my difference, aka being neurodivergent, aka being, I don't give a fuck what Manny says. Manny's no fucking doctor. What medical training does Manny have?
I got medical training from the School of Hard Knocks. That's where I got my medical training. I don't have medical training. What are you, fucking stupid? I have medical opinions, but that's not medical training. We've all got medical opinions, and we can say exactly what we want to say.
None. I don't care who says Vanessa doesn't have ADHD or autism. Fuck is you?
Nah, you don't have autism. ADHD, I don't know. But judging by personal experience, meeting people with autism, I've never met someone like this with autism. And of course, she's going to say, oh, that's because I'm special.
Who the fuck is you? What education, experience, knowledge, life experience do you have? Nothing. Nothing. Not a damn thing. Nothing. You all are just like the people that were in power. And you never learned. You never learned. You never had the wherewithal and the wisdom to tell yourself, I don't have it in me to be a lawyer. or a judge. Never in my life will I ever have the ability to be in a position of these people that Vanessa D'Anina survived. That right there should be the biggest indicator to you ain't shit.
Oh boy, we got a phone tapper there.
That right there should be your big. It's not even a clue. It's like literally letting you know I ain't shit. I ain't shit. If she can survive that, and I can never be that, then I ain't shit. Right? Right. Y'all thought you were real cool on that live video, right?
Hey, J-Miz.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Y'all thought that y'all were gonna get away with it, and that those two recordings, that y'all were gonna get you were rubbing your mitts waiting to get on, have it so that for the rest of your life you can look at it and get your jollies off, right? Right? And no one's gonna know we were on the live video. No one. I don't care if you're one of these motherfucking people that have, turning on each other, this and that. Man, all of y'all fucked me up, tried to fuck me up. None of you are better than the other. None of you. All of you are just as fucking stupid and pieces of shit as the other one is. All of you. All of you. Right? You really think that the state level was going to be the thing that was going to save you? That district attorney failed to report my crime as a hate crime because it all started with calling me a disability slur in Spanish.
Oh my God. No, she didn't. She's talking about, I don't know if you guys know this. Some of you know what she's talking about. She's talking about the word chisqueada. And a lot of people affectionately call her chisquis, which is short, chisqueada, short for chisqueada. You know the page, No More Chisquis Lies? There you go. So, time for a history lesson. Whoops, sorry, I know that was loud. She'll have you believe that chisqueada means the R word, and I'll say it, retarded, mentally retarded. But that's not so. I've done this before. I've said this before. Chisqueada, it's like calling a kid, in Italian, say, oh, that little Johnny, when he was little, he was busting balls all over the place. A little, a rascal, a little troublemaker, rambunctious, whatever you want to say, pick any of those words. That's what that means. It doesn't mean retarded in a derogatory, negative way. It doesn't. But she doesn't think anybody will know or look it up, or she thinks she knows better. If somebody wants to challenge me on that, feel free. But from my experience, that's what that means. So, she gets beat up December 24th, 2020, in the motel room where a mysterious phone call, we need to talk to you about your campaign. Okay, what? No, not on the phone. It's something important. You have to come. You have to come and we have to talk to you in person. Okay, where'd I go? Come to the whatever Antlers Inn motel. Like, what? Come to a motel. So the dumbass goes to a motel by herself. You see how that doesn't make sense? Okay. That's her story. So what happens? She's in the room. Who knows what happens once she's in there? But eventually they restrain her, then they start beating her up. So because somebody said the word chisqueada, she wants it to be called a hate crime. She's really gonna pull. That's what she's going for. So that's why she keeps saying it was a hate crime, because of that word that may or may not have been said. I don't even know if it was said. Doesn't matter. Because of that word, she wants to call it a hate crime. You know what a hate crime is? Did you see that white couple in Cincinnati get the crap beat out of them by all those black people? That's a hate crime. And when they beat up the guy and he was almost passed out on the floor, one of them dragged him in front of a car so that he could get run over. Yeah. And I saw the whole thing once and I don't even want to watch it again. But luckily, the person in the car was not going to run them over, and it didn't happen. Okay, what happened in Cincinnati, you could consider a hate crime, for sure. Yeah, I know Frank. Yeah, Frank Marr. Frank Marr had the first. He was the innovator. He was the one that started streaming Vanessa. Except his was different. He would just play the video, kind of like Ultimate Deception. He'd play the video and then just let everybody chat. Right when he was done and about to just quit doing it, kind of you can call it like he was already tired of it or not doing it for whatever the reason. That's when I started streaming her. Coincidentally, we didn't talk. I didn't talk to Frank. Nothing. I streamed her, but I was doing commentary, providing live commentary like this. And people liked it, and it took off from there. So he didn't pass the baton or none of that crap. It was not like that. I spoke to him right after that, shortly thereafter, and because people were saying, "Oh, he's stealing Frank's stuff. It's Frank's idea," and Frank was like, "Yeah, I'm not." I talked to him like people should do. I called him up, talked to him first. Yeah, no problem. I got no beef at all. Okay, awesome. And that's how that started. You could say I was the one who kind of started with the commentary stuff here in the Valley, having to do with this. I'm not saying I'm the one who started reaction videos around the world. No, I'm not saying that. And of course, now everybody's doing the reaction videos and they're showing videos and they're going, look at the video. Look, watch this. Look, listen to what she says. Listen to what she says. So everybody wants to toot their own horn. All right, I'll toot mine too. I started that down here. I did. So anyway, that word that Frank started to call her and basically it became her nickname is why she wants it to be called a hate crime. Freaking ridiculous.
Chisqueada. Go on TikTok. I challenge all of you. Fucking stupid ass haters. Go on TikTok and make the case saying how this dumbass Vanessa Tijerina dice you know, that it's a big deal that we called her chisqueada. What's chisqueada mean? Go tell the TikTok world what you did to a Hispanic autistic woman. Go. So A, that happened because of my difference, aka my disability. And 2, because I was a female. That was a hate crime. It would not have happened if I was a man. It would not have happened if I did not have a disability.
Good Lord. This is some funny shit here. You want to see something funny? Hold on. I got to remove this. Oh, man. That's funny. That's hilarious. I am dying of laughter inside. I really am.
It was a hate crime.
No, it was not.
The minute that it was a hate crime and she failed to report it, she became part of the problem. It's out of her hands. The problem does not get to take care of an issue like that when the federal level identifies you as a problem. You are not safe. You're not safe. Talk about the Epstein files. I want to see the names of everybody attached to the live video. How are you going to explain that? How are you going to explain that? Why were you on the live video where they were beating Vanessa Tijerina? Because anybody that was on the live video was absolutely in on it. Because how are you not? How are you?
So now she's comparing her situation to the Epstein file situation. Uh-huh.
How are you going to explain that? Huh? Wholesome family women? Yeah, how are you going to explain that? Huh? All of y'all, the thing with all of y'all is that you all care so much what people fucking think about you. I never have. I never have. Never. Never. Annette Gonzalez. Manny has not returned my calls because he's a piece of shit like you. ¿Qué te crees? Caca. Pinche guachona allá in California. Acting all sophisticated. Manny has not returned my calls. I cannot believe that he can just sit there and see that what's his name is saying these bad things about all of y'all are the same. All of y'all are cut from the same fucking hateful ass, stupid ass, lack of wisdom cloth.
Lack of wisdom cloth. Lack of wisdom cloth. Okay, that's funny. That's actually funny.
You're no better than they are. Why are you talking shit about Manny? Why are you talking shit about Manny when you're just like him? Worse. I'm
going to pretend just for a moment that she was defending me. I mean, just for like 2 seconds and that's it, okay? Just give me that, all right? Allow that, please.
You know what? You're not even worse. All of y'all are just as bad.
I'm going to find that clip later. I'm going to save it. I'm going to play it over and over.
But there you are. Wobbling to the phone. Waddling to the phone. You don't even care that the other one is there completely disrespecting. She showed everybody she didn't give a fuck what you were saying. Go look at the video. Man, I'm laughing all morning long seeing that shit. Oh, look at that shit. trying to talk to our audience while this one is talking. And you know it too, because you tried to redirect her 4 times. I'm going to start saying it again. I'm going to start saying, how many times do you have to say that before people realize what a fucking dumbass you are? And why are you talking shit about people that hide behind, you know? That's what you do. That's what you do. Your soapbox is that hate page. Ain't nobody want to hear your fucking ass. You talk so much shit about me. Go make a Facebook and get as many views that I get. Go do it. Go do it since you're hot shit. You think you're hot shit. You think you are sophisticated and elegant and everything, as you have been attached directly to hate, because you are hate for the last half a decade. Todos, Cindy Young, everybody, all of you. I'm sitting there and I see these motherfuckers fighting with each other. You all are evil people that are mad because the evil people you worked with against me betrayed you. Yeah, I'm not even exaggerating. You are mad because the evil people you worked with betrayed you. Evil people betray everybody because they're stupid pieces of shit. And you're surprised? You know why? Because you're one of those stupid pieces of shit. Alright? And why do you think that you're high class? High class people do not involve themselves with hate. High class people are not calling into shows like that.
Look at her ghetto is coming out, right? See her, like Sybil. You guys know who Sybil is? Fuck, I'm old.
Ain't no fucking way. Oh. High class people are not mad that the fucking hateful people that they were friends with betrayed them. High class people are not.
You know, I don't know. I don't see it as a betrayal. I'm just staying in my lane. I didn't attack. I didn't insult. I'm just staying in my lane. That's the way of my world. You remember Sybil, right? Sybil was a movie. It was with, wasn't it Sally Field? Played Sybil. She had multiple personalities. That movie scared the shit out of me when I was a little kid. Anyway. What's she saying? High class people don't, what? I don't know. I'm not angry at none of this or anybody or whatever. Nobody should get angry at anybody. If you don't like certain people or what they say, just don't watch them. What are you gonna do? That way you're never surprised.
Out there calling out another piece of shit man for fucking letting it happen. Because she shows how stupid she is, thinking that motherfucker was gonna have loyalty to you. He's a hater like you. ¿Qué te crees? You ain't no one special. You ain't no one. There is, in my story, there's about 40 of you that are exactly the same. There ain't a motherfucking thing that's special about any of you. Nothing. That's why you all hated me. This one right here didn't do shit to you, but survive you. Because it's only the biggest haters of their region, of their town, that all group together thinking, I'm the Billy Badass of my peoples. Not all of you. Do you realize that? The whole group of you put together fucking failed bringing this one down.
But nobody was trying to bring you down. Vanessa, you opened your life to the internet. You got people interested. And people got interested. Then you started getting arrested. People got interested. You started having court and going to court and having court dates come up and what's going on. People want to see what happens here in court. Started committing crimes, food stamp fraud, stole sunglasses, doing drugs on while you're live. And people were interested. You made people interested to watch you. And then they criticize things that you do. Not because they hate you. Because they're just making observations and it's their opinion. If people really hated you the way you say they do, it would be so easy for someone to do something about it. But they haven't, because nobody hates you. You're just a sideshow to a circus. You're a particular sideshow to a circus. That's all that you are. So don't start patting yourself on the back, because you're not all that. And most people, I would gather, nobody cares what happens to you, if you go to jail or not. Nobody cares. Remember, that's why you're going to call your book Nobody Cares, because nobody cares. You can imagine that they care. You can tell your imaginary followers whatever they want to hear, whatever you want them to hear. Anyway, I don't know where I was going with that. But yeah, nobody cares.
I mean, right? Oh my God. That shit was funny as fuck. That shit was funny as fuck. You had to tell her 4 fucking different times, let me start all over. She didn't give a fuck about what you had to say. She didn't know. Truth be told, nobody gives a fuck what you have to say. Nobody. But the thing is that the majority of people who don't give a fuck about what you have to say, nobody hears them say that. Right? But she actually demonstrated, I don't give a fuck that this stupid ass bitch is fucking talking. Because I can't shut up. I can't shut up interrupting her. I can't. I'm not gonna, I don't. I'm not getting the clue, not the first, second, third, fourth time, when she's telling me, let me start over again, to shut the fuck up.
You know, I've heard that before. I've seen it with my own eyes, and that's That's true. A lot of times Annette has something to say, and Annette says real shit, but the audience there doesn't like want to hear it or something, or like they're not interested or whatever. And I've witnessed that, and that's cringy. When she's when somebody's really trying to get a message across or say something usually valid, but everybody's like, look, hey, there's a squirrel. You know what I mean?
And give me respect. But then again, that's your problem. You're expecting respect from a hater like you.
And I'm going to wrap this up pretty soon. We're going to have to do a part 2 tomorrow or something, because we're not even halfway through this video. And we've been here for 3 hours and 15 minutes. So we'll see. We'll do a few more minutes here.
Right? So that's what I have to say about that. For anybody that's getting inboxes regarding my profession, anything, you know what I mean, right?
And nobody's getting inboxes of any kind. So
I am begging you to be a witness.
She's talking to her audience as if there were 5,000 people that are after her, sending hundreds of inbox messages everywhere. There's a campaign to get her. And it's nothing like that is happening. It's not. It's not. And those meathead Muppets that believe it are meathead Muppets.
To make this bipolar person understand, not everybody's going to take your shit. Right? I'm so sorry, Jeanette. Y'all send your positive prayers, positive energy to Jeanette Soko Basin. She says, I haven't been here in a while because of my daughter's death. She says, but I still love you, girl. Speak your truth, beautiful as always. Thank you. Thank you. I look a little rough right now. I had a long day. I had a long day at work. Yeah, but it was crazy to me to see all of these hateful people. Darlene Dimmick is a 2-year follower, aka a hate watcher. Because there's no fucking way that you're going to have a 2-year badge of watching me and then you're asking me if you're drunk. I don't know, do you want to go live so that people can see if it's you that's drunk or me?
You want to go live? Do you want to go live?
Y'all don't argue with her.
That's so 3 years ago.
Don't argue with her. Go to her page. Don't argue with her. Don't argue with her. She is distracting you. Don't argue with her. Go to her page. One person, go to her page. Show me. Is there motion? Is there motion? As in motion, I mean, is there her either on a live video or a recorded video? Is there a lack of filters? Or is the truth is that her insecurities are all over her page? Right? No motion. Right? No recorded, pre-recorded motion. No lack of filters, right? Why the fuck are we gonna care about a hater like that? And then it's a 2-year follower? Hate watcher. Hate watcher. How sad. How sad that on a Sunday night you thought, tonight's the night. I've been hate watching for 2 years and tonight's the night that you're gonna look stupid.
So, to my people in the audience that are nurses, RNs, LVNs, You're a nurse. And you've been working hard all day. And I know this. You want to get your ass home and you want to get out of your scrubs, clean up, wash, take a shower, and get out of those scrubs. Am I right or am I right? Isn't that what you want to do? You've been doing all that stuff with people and whatever you've been doing as a nurse, you want to go home, take your scrubs off, throw in the laundry or in the hamper or whatever, but get out of those clothes. You want to get out of that stuff. How sad that at midnight she had a client, a patient, she had to go see at midnight, around midnight, whatever. And then she's going home, gets in her car, and spends 2.5 hours talking to her following without even the need to go. Just want to go home and change clothes and get out of those scrubs. Doesn't sit right. Doesn't sit right.
I have another phone here.
She's driving.
If I were you, Darlene Dimmick, if you don't want me to prove to people how I'm not wrong in my hypothesis of the lack of motion, recorded, pre-recorded, live, proves all your insecurities on your page, you should leave. You should leave. I'm gonna take your continued comments as, you know what, Vanessa? Fucking do it. Fucking do it. And then you're gonna be there, you're gonna have bad feelings because Vanessa went and did what the fuck you wanted her to do. She proved that you were exactly that, which is exactly the kind of human that hates Vanessa Tijerina for no reason at all. An insecure one.
Hey, Melissa.
One that does not love themselves.
Hey, Shirley.
One that does not have confidence. One that has never proved a life of purpose. Look, they all went to your page right now. You want me to pull over and show how they ain't wrong? I mean, I can. You don't want that because I don't take my videos down. Everybody that I survive, the video stays up. Oh, Facebook deletes after 30 days. I'm downloading them. I actually bought a flash drive that's 1 terabyte. Have y'all? Nah, those are expensive. A bit worth it. What happened? How come you're not saying nothing no more?
Right, I think I'm going to wrap it up right here. 12:15. I got some stuff I got to do before I get in bed, and I get up at 6 a.m. So I am going to call this one. We can continue it. If you guys feel like it, we can do it tomorrow. I don't have a problem with that. We're not even halfway there yet. 36, 18, another 15 minutes, and then we'll be about halfway. I know, and that's because I stop and I comment and I stop it and I comment and but that's what I like to do. That's what I got to do. So, but I'm not gonna stay here for another hour and a half. No, 2 hours, no way. Not tonight, anyway. For the weekend, maybe, but definitely not tonight. So, please don't forget, go to YouTube, subscribe to me over there. Eventually, I'll be making that move before the year's over. I really want to do this by September, October, something like that. I'd like to do it before November 20th, which will be my 5-year anniversary of being online. So that's what I'd like to do at the very latest, November. So that will be happening. Give me a subscribe over there. Thank you for being here tonight. Fun as always. The comments are great. You guys are awesome with your comments. And if you guys are interested in the second part, let me know. I'll pop it in the comments. And we'll continue tomorrow. It'll be earlier tomorrow. And but we'll continue. All right? Good? Let me get rid of this. Where are we at? On hour 222. Easy to remember. Hour 222. Hour 222. All right. Good night, everybody. Thanks for being here again. It was fun. Talk to you later.
bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
You can't handle the truth.
Oh, poor you.
Thank you, 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 thank you.
Dad, are you going to
I know what you did. You're a damn predator. All right, just get the hell out of here. Huh? I got a goddamn campaign.
the one thing you do care about. Okay, then I quit as your son.
Weird. Weird.
How dare you?
Breaking news just coming to us now. You're a bitch. Have a nice day.
Peace and love. Peace and love.